During the holiday season, a lot of us will be attending parties and maybe having a cocktail or two, but how much is too much? Recently, we put 4 people to the test to see just how well they know their limits with alcohol. News 3's Emily Finnegan has our story.
Cheers. Cheers.
With that toast, our 4 participants began about an hour of drinking at Global Gourmet in downtown Carbondale. Jared, Joe, Courtney, and Cindy range in age from 23 to 33. Jared, Cindy, and Joe classify themselves as social drinkers. Courtney says she rarely imbibes. They all had lunch before our experiment, but have different body types and chose to drink different liquors.
It's pretty good. You should totally get one.
Their task, have a couple of cocktails until they felt they reached the point they would not be safe to drive. After the first 15 minutes, all 4 had at least one shot and were working on their second drink.
Warm.
Yeah.
Fuzzy.
A little bit of a buzz.
Yeah.
Despite that, all of them kept drinking. At the halfway point, 30 minutes in, Jared, Joe, and Cindy were all working on drink number 4. Courtney was just behind on her third drink, and this is where things stood.
Would I feel like I could drive a car at this point? Yeah.
I feel tipsy, and I feel like I could drive right now, but I feel like if I got pulled over, yeah, it would be done.
I feel warm, but I feel like I'd totally drive. There's no way I could drive right now.
Then, with help from Carbondale police officer Zach Street, we got our first idea of how drunk our participants really were.
What you do is you're going to take a deep breath, okay? You're going to blow into it.
This is not the breathalyzer that gives the official results in a DUI arrest. That machine isn't portable. It's administered at the police station. The PBT, or portable breath test you see here, is sometimes used in the field to get a rough idea of a person's blood alcohol content.
Do you think you can drive right now?
No, I would never drive.
Okay.
Never.
That's a good thing. Keep going. Right there. And officially.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I feel like I could, yes.
Keep going till you hear a click. And we have a new winner.
When did we ever
There we go. Higher you thought you'd be?
Oh, way higher.
You thought you could drive?
No, I feel like I could totally drive right now.
Really?
Now again, that was only halfway through our experiment. Coming up tonight at 10, see what happened when we put our 4 participants through field sobriety checks and ran a blood test. The results are incredibly eye-opening. You won't want to miss it. Tonight at 6, we showed you how 4 volunteers put themselves to the test to see how well they know their limits when it comes to drinking. Our participants were given about an hour to have the cocktails of their choice, but were told to stop once they would no longer feel comfortable driving. 30 minutes in, all 4 were over the legal limit, but 3 insisted they still felt fine to drive.
3, 2, 1, drink.
Yeah. We do not get cars together, guys.
I'll be proud of me.
In the last half hour of our time at the bar, things quickly deteriorate for our participants. Jared, Joe, and Cindy continue to tell me they're okay to drive and continue to knock back the drinks. Courtney has already decided she's too drunk to get behind the wheel, but she keeps drinking as well.
So we're trying to get really drunk here.
I think I'm sober, and I'm probably not.
At the end of the hour, Carbondale police officer Zach Street puts all 4 through field sobriety tests. Cindy starts things off, attempting to walk a straight line.
I want you to stand with your right foot in front of your left. Okay? On that line right there.
8, 9.
Okay? All right. What I'm looking for is as she's standing there, is she losing her balance? You know, as she's got her right, that's a clue.
She fails the test, but isn't entirely convinced.
No.
Up next, Joe. Street gives him 2 eye tests to see if his pupils move erratically.
Focus your eyes on the pen and use your eyes only and keep your head straight. All right?
As you're looking at Joe's in this particular test, is he pretty clearly intoxicated?
Very.
Courtney demonstrates the last of the 3 standard field sobriety tests, balancing on one foot.
Okay, can we start now?
Go ahead. Are you counting out loud?
Okay. 1001, 1002, 1003.
Jared opts to try his luck at walking in a straight line.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I failed, didn't I?
You failed.
You would give me a DUI?
Yes.
And even after watching the others fail, as we prepare to head over to Memorial Hospital, Cindy continues to insist she's fine.
I still feel like I
Never.
drive home.
Never. If you go out and drink, don't drive home.
The hospital lab takes a blood sample from each person.
Is that it?
That's it.
Really? Keep going, keep going. Good dog.
And Street takes a second round of breath tests. Cindy, who still felt confident she could drive, comes in the most intoxicated. Her blood alcohol level registers a shocking .299, more than 3.5 times the legal limit. Joe isn't far behind at .274. Courtney is more than twice the legal limit at .194, and Jared is the least drunk with a blood alcohol of .153. Our two drunkest participants were actually the most coherent. Courtney and Jared, with the lower BACs, did not fare as well. Doctors explain body size, food consumption, genetics, and tolerance all play a role in how your body processes alcohol.
That's what tolerance means in this case, is that your body has a heightened ability to break it down a little more efficiently.
And this time of year, when drinking is often more prevalent, Dr. Hake points to our participants as perfect examples of how quickly someone can cross that line.
If you're not a regular drinker, which is probably a good thing, but then you go out on a special occasion or a holiday, it really doesn't take that much for you to become clinically or legally intoxicated.
Let's take a closer look at those results again. Both tests ranked our participants in the same order, though the breath test results were consistently lower. Experts say that's normal. And remember, the breath test we used is not the official breathalyzer used in DUI cases. Something else to keep in mind, you hit peak drunkenness 30 to 60 minutes after your last drink, and it takes a while to sober up. For our drunkest participant, about 15 hours for all of the alcohol to be out of her system. So the takeaway here, if you'll be indulging this holiday season, please designate a driver.